Don't take both. Okay, this is not a you're trying to choose vanilla or chocolate, so you get a twist kind of situation, right? This one, but this one, but this one. Hey, it's Morris Kishk from Revolution Tutors here to answer your college-related questions. Today's question is from Fred from Brighton Beach. I just finished 10th grade, and my mom has already started nagging me about college. My friends and I have been discussing the SAT and the ACT, and I'm considering taking the ACT, but my older brother says it would be a mistake. He took the SAT and claims that colleges like it better. Is he right? Help. Okay, so the classic SAT, ACT question. Rising junior, just starting to think about SAT, ACT, and now there's two. Which one do I take? Is one easier? So I'm going to debunk a couple of myths, and then I'll give you the blueprint and the plan of exactly what you should do and how you should decide between the two of these. So let's start with the first myth that one of the two tests is easier. I often hear that the ACT is easier. Look, neither test is easier. Okay, that's the starting point. All the tests are graded on curves, meaning your performance is related to those of the other people around you. They're both equally difficult. If one were easier, don't you think we all would have found out and started taking it by now, right? So not one is easier. Myth two, colleges like one better than the other. And this you usually hear about the SAT, right? Colleges don't like any of them better. They take both. They're both equally accepted. They're both good. They're happy with both. There's nothing like that. They're both accepted across the board. That's not a consideration. The third myth, and this is the worst myth, okay? I hate this myth, is that you should take both. I'll take the SAT and the ACT. That's what everyone in my community does. I hear that all the time. I don't know what community you live in, but don't take both, okay? This is not a, you're trying to choose vanilla or chocolate, so you get a twist kind of situation, right? You pick one, you study for that one, you prepare for that one, you're going to do better on that one, okay? Pick one, pick it definitively. I also have the other person who all year is vacillating. Oh, this one, but this one, but this one. I have a kid, I worked with him all year. He's getting, low scores on his ACT that we're working on. He tells me, no, I'm taking the SAT. And he didn't do well on that at the end either. Okay, so we want to decide, we want it to be definitive. Okay, we debunked the myth. So what is the truth? Okay, this is the truth. Truth is that they're both tests. They're both equally difficult, but one probably will be better or worse for you. Now, how do you decide which one's better or worse for you? I'm going to give you 3 options of how you can do that, okay? Number 1 is you could go to my website, the link's down below, and you will go to that website and you'll take a quiz. It'll ask you questions about yourself. Do you like geometry better or algebra? Do you like science? Do you like math? The whole thing. And I'll make a recommendation based off of that. It'll be quick, 1, 2, 3. We'll get on the phone with you. We'll review the results. Low level, that's not guaranteed to tell you, but that's pretty good. Okay, that's option 1. Option 2 is I have a team of tutors who will take you through this obstacle course where we will watch your performance on both tests and tell you which one works better for you. Because again, the tests are different. The ACT is science. ACT is a quicker test, right? That's something that's worth mentioning. The ACT, very, very little time per question. So if you're a slow test taker, not likely so good for you. Just go take the quiz. You'll see it all there. You could take the obstacle course with my tutor where we'll watch your performance and tell you which test is better for you based on your performance on this obstacle course lesson. That lesson is discounted for a limited time. If you're seeing that now, jump on that, and that'll really help you pick the test. The last option is to take a full SAT, take a full ACT, and I'll link a blog post there down below as well. And based on that, you could figure out, which one you do better on. That takes a lot of time. That's like a 6-hour process, and very, very often the scores are the same 6 hours later, and then you have to pick. So that's an option for you, and again, I'll link that down below. So quiz, website, obstacle course with our tutors, take a full SAT, take a full ACT. Whatever it is that you do, make the decision, make it definitively, lay it to rest, choose it, and then start studying, okay? Because you don't want to get caught up going back and forth, all right? So hopefully you'll decide soon. If you need our help, you have all those resources. And then from there, we get on to prepping. And we got a whole video series on prepping, all the different reading, science, the whole thing. Click that link below. We'd love to work with you. And we'll talk soon.